All right, hi guys. I want to show you some news here. So what you're seeing here, this is volume, and volume is an indication of momentum of what's actually going on behind the scenes. You can see price doing a lot of things, but if the volume is low, this doesn't mean anything. Or you can see a little thing, but if the volume is huge, this means a lot. Volume tells you the power behind what you're actually seeing. Funny enough, it's the most important thing besides price, and nobody uses it. You're going to see 100 charts, indicators, and lines, and this and that, and it's all just it's not practical, and it's not useful. But when you look at volume, you can see, like, if you would have seen the volume here, this huge volume with this huge upper wick. I always put in my charts that upper wick with lots of volume is bearish, and the lower wick with volume is bullish, right? Now, this is not always the case. You have to learn how to read. You have to learn how to actually the scenario and what's going on. But the point of all this is that what I want to show you guys is this. Look, this is great news. This is great news because when the price is going down and you're getting a lot of volume like this, it's not that people are selling. Obviously, people are selling, but the smart money, the things that moves these markets are really what this is all about. You and me, we make up like maybe around this level. I don't even think that much. Probably it's like around this. The rest of all this is the smart money, the people that move the markets, the people that actually know what they're doing. So when you see the volume fall, there's a lot of volume. Sorry, when you see the price fall and you see a lot of volume, it doesn't mean that the volume is selling. It actually is the opposite. It means that the volume is buying. And for example, here, you see this is called a stopping candle. When you see this candle like this, it means, well, obviously it's similar to the doji, but when it's a little bit more elongated like this one, well, my drawing is not that great, but when you see one that is a little bit more elongated and you see a lot of volume in it and you're in a downtrend, this is called the stopping volume candle. This means that the well, you could say the market makers, the people that are in the markets, are stopping this downtrend. And now this doesn't, like, the market doesn't change from a lot of people. We're listening to some YouTube videos, and some people are saying like, oh, I'm gonna put a buy order like at this level. I think some guy was talking about 3,000 level or whatever. And they think that the market's going to do this. They think it's going to go like this, and then it's going to go back like this. It's not going to happen like that. The markets you have to think of the markets like if they are like a huge cargo ship. A huge cargo ship cannot just change directions like this, right? A huge cargo ship, something has a lot of momentum. If it wants to turn, it has to do this. And it's the same thing with the market. The market cannot just suddenly, oh, boom, we're gonna go the other way. Even this, you could argue, you would say, what is this then? Well, here, first of all, we got a double top here. So it didn't just went like this, boom, boom. Double tops and double bottoms are the way it moves in this kind of extreme ways, and it was already preparing to do this since this volume right here. You see this candle right here? This candle was already preparing for this turn, and even then, it still did another one, and then it came back. Now, shorts are more aggressive than longs. People are quicker to jump out than to jump in, right? So that's why normally these ones are more aggressive than the bullish ones. But what I want to show you guys is, you can see for the last year, for the last basically 200 days, well, more, 300 days, so the last year, we basically didn't have any volume. No volume, no price movement, right? I actually did predict this. I knew it was going to go down because I was watching the volume here in a 15-minute, and I knew it was going to fall. I didn't publish an idea because I wasn't doing publishing back then. I mean, I did a few, but I didn't kind of care. Now I'm doing it more, but I knew it was going to fall, basically, because of the volume and whatever. But the point that I'm trying to say is that now we got volume, and volume means that there's things going on. This means that smart money is entering. It means that things are happening. So we see the stopping volume candle here. Now, this is just stopping volume. It doesn't stop it completely. It's kind of slowing down. So we're going to see, we might see a few of these ones more. We don't know how many. I don't think it's going to be much lower than, well, this is 500, but I mean, it could get down there, but it can have another one. I can't predict what's going to happen, but I can say for sure that this is stopping volume. This is slowing down the downtrend. This means that right now we're in the phase where things are starting to slow down and take a turn. Now, if it does this, when it comes like this, when I'm talking about doing this, it's like I said, it's not like this. It really looks like this. It looks like this. So let's just assume I'm just gonna do like a little. And then obviously it's going to do a lot of things here, but the point is that so basically what needs to happen is, once it gets stopped, slowed down, it's going to enter into kind of like a range. Now, in this range, you're going to see a lot of volume on the lower part of this channel. A lot of volume here. Little volume on this one's, little volume on this, on the upper part where it touches the channel. But when it comes down, you're going to see a lot of volume here. That's telling you that the trend is changing. It has to be a lot of volume, maybe similar to this, maybe more, I don't know. But it has to be a lot of volume, not this. It has to be, because this is where, if you see that, that means that the smart buyers, the market makers, the people that move the markets are accumulating. That's why they're buying here. It looks like, if you don't know what's going on, you see it go down and you see a lot of volume, you might think it's a sell, but it's actually, it's somebody selling, somebody's buying. You can't sell if nobody buys it from you. So sell volume is actually also buy volume. So when you see the channel like this and the volume here, it's going to do this a few times. How long this lasts, who knows? But I mean, and it can come down into another channel and then come back to this one. Who knows, right? But the point is that once it does this thing, once the smart money has accumulated at the true bottom, Then it will break the channel where it's ranging. It will come back to retest it, more volume, and then it's off to the races, never to come back again until the next bear crash. So that's the good news. We're close.